Bremen Gaming.
Hello everyone, welcome to Bremen Gaming. Get to the tab.
Yeah, I'll put the intro up. Today we got an exciting video for you all. We're gonna do a mask rating for all the masks in Majora's Mask.
This is a very exciting video. I think a lot of people have been looking forward to it. A lot of people are eager to hear our thoughts.
Yep.
Is this all the this doesn't look like all the masks.
I think if we is this all of them? This is only half of them, right? Oh, all man.
Okay, wait. Wait.
Is it that actually all the masks? Maybe it is.
Maybe that was all the masks.
All
Alright,
go.
just
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's 24. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I guess it is.
Okay. Well.
Alright, well, this is the all-night mask. If you guys saw the iceberg, you know this is going to play a big role.
You know this
in the
was a
opening
big
dungeon.
one. You know that Miyamoto spilled his coffee on this.
That's why it's black.
It's from
Because
the
he spilled his coffee
stand.
on it.
Yep, exactly.
Well, like in the game, how it is, like I feel like it's kind of underwhelming.
Put it in D tier. It's one of the worst masks.
Fierce D. Oh, I'm gonna rename this to C tier. I don't like that. I don't like to have like.
Yeah, you
gimmicks.
should rename D to F. That's more like.
Yeah. All right.
Okay. Moving on.
All right.
Sorry guys, we're a little.
We got the bomb.
We had a big
mask
thing
now.
happen earlier.
This is you get this mask when you like blow up the guy. You blow him up.
Oh, you blow him up and he drops his mask.
No, I shot him with a bow and arrow and he blew up. Yeah.
I don't know if Link would do that.
This mask. What are our thoughts on it?
You know, it can be useful, I suppose. If you can use it in like a shop or something.
Why would you use it in a shop?
If you wanted to cause mayhem or mischief. It's kind of a mischief mask, so put it.
That's not a game mechanic. There's no griefing in the game.
There's a honor system though.
I don't think there is. Alright, we'll put it in B tier. Oh, look what we got.
Oh,
I mean, I get it's the channel and all, but
it's pretty bad. You get a nice song, but
let's see. I mean, that one's kind of cool, but that's not how it looks in the game.
yeah, if that was in the game, then I don't know. It might be higher.
You know,
Put it in C tier.
yeah, that makes sense. Like in terms of usefulness, I would put it in S tier, but just based off the design, I feel like
Based on
it's kinda
vibes,
overwhelming.
it's not very good.
So we got the bunny hat.
Bunny hat. Put it in B tier.
Makes sense.
B for bunny. All right, what's this mask?
This one's cool. I like this one. I'm putting it in S tier.
All right, now we got the.
I haven't been able to get this mask. I don't know how you get this mask.
This one looks a little esoteric. Looks a little demonic.
F tier.
Yeah, we'll put that in F tier.
The Deku mask.
Ooh, we got the
This
Deku
one-
shrub mask.
This one is the first mask you get. So
Well, actually, it's barely even a mask because it gets implanted on you.
well, you get it as a mask later.
Oh. We'll put it in.
We don't have any in A tier yet.
Okay. This is the friendly frog mask.
This is the friendly frog mask. We can put this one.
I like put this one in S tier. I like the design. I like the color.
Yeah, it's pretty nice. How do you? Okay.
Have you talked about the rating system?
We're rating them based on look. We're rating them based on
In-game mechanic.
in-game mechanic, modern day fashion. So how it would hold up on like a typical runway.
Like, would you wear it?
Would you wear?
Would you wear it on the street?
Would you wear it on the street versus would you wear it to like a fancy club?
Would you wear it to a wedding?
That's a good one. I would wear this one to a wedding, but I wouldn't wear. I would wear the Bremen mask to a wedding, honestly.
I've worn the Bremen mask to a wedding.
Really?
I have a life-size replica of the Bremen mask.
Well, who got married?
Well, let's just say they're not married anymore.
All right, I guess I won't push you about that. What's it gonna? Oh, ergonomics. How easy would the mask be to wear?
Hmm.
So like something like the all night mask might need to be a bit higher because it's got so many holes in it. It would be like very breathable. It would be very easy to wear around the town.
Yeah, I could see myself wearing that.
Yeah. This is like the adult Link mask.
Yeah, I don't know. I kind of like it when he's like the underdog. You know
I
what I
feel
mean?
like this doesn't even need to be a mask. Like Link could have just painted his face.
Put an F.
Yeah, it sucks. This
Ooh,
one's cool.
I like this one. This is a little medieval inspired.
I'm feeling A or like S tier.
Yeah, put it in A. Put it in A.
This one,
This
this
is the stone mask.
I mean, it looks cool, but I don't think I would never wear this because it doesn't look like there's any way for you to breathe.
This looks like it would suffocate you.
Yeah,
I'm going F. Honestly.
it looks like it would like be used for.
No, what? Put it in C actually.
This one's the Halloween mask.
This is the mummy mask.
I like mummies.
I would dress up like this for Halloween. Put it in S tier.
Oh, this is the Goron mask.
I thought the Gorons weren't in the game.
Well, they put the mask in. They put the mask in because they knew people would probably want the Gorons in the game. It's like a ancient artifact of a bygone age.
Oh,
You know what I mean? It's like the Gorons used to be there, but now they're
They're-
not. This is coming.
the
it's
Gorons are extinct.
I think so, because
Oh,
they're ghosts. Mask. Yeah, like they're ghosts.
they're all dead. Yeah.
Well, I guess there's that old one, but I
Well,
think
he's
that-
like a million years old.
he's like the last one. That's like one of the most tragic parts of the game.
I haven't gotten that far. I've only
How
I've
far
only-
have you gotten?
I got to. I just got to day one.
Okay. We'll give the Gorons a B tier.
Uh,
This one reminds me of something, but I can't tell what.
put it in. Put it next to the Bremen mask.
All right.
I don't like this one.
This one sucks.
F tier.
This one's
I like
kinda-
that one.
This one's cool. I'm gonna an A tier. Sorry, do you agree with that?
Well, I guess it doesn't matter what I have to say because you're just gonna do what you want.
Well, go ahead. I'm listening.
I was gonna say A tier, but I guess my opinion doesn't really matter.
Well, I put it in an A tier anyway, so
Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. It doesn't matter.
clearly we're on the same page anyway. Oh, what about the Pikachu mask?
What does this do in the game?
I think it's just decorative.
Can you put it in your house?
It's like it's an ornament.
Oh. Put it above the Goron mask.
All right.
Ooh, the pig mask.
This one's actually useful.
How?
I think you can sniff around and find treasure with it.
Okay, put that in S tier.
This one's cool. I like this one.
I like this one too.
I don't think you would be able to see out of it. Maybe you see out of the eye, but
Well, it's only one eye.
it does look breathable.
This is the Cyclops mask, right?
Okay, well, we know it's going to be above this one because you can breathe out of it.
Yeah.
And it has a bit of a cooler design. I like the colors. I like the eye.
Put it above the Goron mask.
This one's a hat. This one.
That's not even a
F
mask.
tier.
F tier. The cow mask.
I like the cow.
I like the cow. I don't like it as much as the pig mask.
Put it in A tier.
Give it a solid A tier.
Oh, the rock mask.
I don't think this mask is in the game. This looks like it was cut
I
out.
think you might be right. We'll skip that one.
This one's an F tier. Come on.
That sucks.
That's just lazy.
This one also kind of sucks. I don't like this one.
I like that more than the other ones in there.
All of them?
It's a little scary. Yeah, put it.
Top of F or like bottom C?
Well, you can breathe out of it, so put it above. Put it right next to the all night mask.
Right or left?
Give it a right.
Oh, I guess that's everything.
I would, I might move the all night mask.
I was thinking
I
that
would,
too.
I would push it up.
I might move it up above the Goron mask, honestly.
I would move the Goron mask down.
Yeah, I agree with that. Because I'm looking at it now, unless you can breathe out of the nostrils, I think it's in the same boat. You can't.
You can't breathe out of it.
Yeah, because it looks like it would suffocate you. I guess the same can be said for the bomb mask, but at least with that one, it explodes.
Yeah, the bomb mask.
It has its uses.
It has its uses, like in the shops. If you're going for,
I guess if you want to cause havoc,
if you're going for the low honor run, right?
I don't think that's in game. I don't know. Maybe I was missing a mechanic.
No, if you get the giants talk to you if you get the high honor.
Do they not? Is there like a secret ending?
The giants, they like can congratulate you.
For what?
For saving Skull Kid.
Oh, do they not do that?
Majora's Mask is not on this tier list, by the way.
That's a good point.
Where would you put Majora's Mask?
B tier.
I'd put it next to the Goron Mask. But
Yeah, I'd put it bottom of B tier.
Yeah, it's not as good as like the All Night Mask.
It's not as good as the all night mask.
Move the All Night Mask up one, I think. I mean, put it in A tier, honestly. It's grown on me.
I agree with that. I can see that.
All right, are we happy with this?
I mean, like, I feel like
that one at the bottom is kind of staring at us. I feel like we got to rank that one.
I feel like they all are. Oh, I thought we were talking about any of these.
No,
I
that
forgot
one.
about that one.
Where would you put this one?
I don't know, like C tier.
Okay. Put it up.
It's got like above
it's above the Goron Mask.
This one's just like a cooler version of this one.
Yeah, it kind of seems redundant to put those both in the game. If you could combine two masks, which one would you combine?
That's a good question. I combine like this one and the skeleton mask.
Yeah.
I think that would be a cool combination.
I would do the...
You know what? I'm thinking about it now. Like, it's an up-and-comer. I feel like we got to put the all-night mask.
Put on... Yeah, that's S tier. I mean, it's really iconic for a reason.
Yeah. Like, even now, it's growing on me, like, more and more.
I might like it more than the mummy mask, to be honest.
I can see that. I wouldn't put it higher than...
I was going to say move the friendly frog mask up one.
You think so?
Yeah, I think it might be the best one.
You know what? I don't think this mask needs to be, like, all the way at the top S tier. It can be, like, right here. Above the mummy. Above the mummy. Below the pig. What are your thoughts on that?
Yeah, I'm liking this ranking a little bit better. Is that all we have?
I mean, I guess that's everything.
Well, did you have that issue sorted out with Ben for the payment? I just want to know if we're going to get paid for this video.
I mean, well, make sure you guys subscribe to...
Oh, we should do the outro. All right, guys. Thanks for watching Bremen Gaming.
Tuning in again, once again.
We're going to be back soon, hopefully, if things are going according to plan. Kind of.
That shouldn't be... I wouldn't worry about money too much. I've got that covered, but it's more like a principle thing that we can't really let Ben float by on.
Yeah, I guess. What do you mean you have the money covered?
Well, I mean, like, my income source is it's enough to cover the rent for a couple months.
Your income was enough to cover the rent for a few months?
Well, yeah.
I thought you were like a barback.
My side gig kind of took off. My writing.
You're writing? Like, what kind of writing?
I mean, I guess I'll leave a note to edit this part out, but I write spicy books for TikTok.
For TikTok?
Yeah.
And you like what do you mean by spicy? I don't read, so I don't know what you're This is a little foreign to me.
Well, it's like
We can edit this out.
okay.
I'm assuming we're gonna edit this out.
I mean, we're good. We're outsourcing it. We're gonna be able to get a better editor.
Okay.
We'll get someone better on Fiverr, but so the spice level is just.
What does spice mean?
I'm about to explain it.
Okay.
It's just like it's like the not safe for work content of the book.
Like you wouldn't bring the book into work?
No,
Why?
because there's like explicit content.
Oh, like gore or something?
It could be gore, I think, but it's more like it's more a promiscuous nature than that.
And you make money doing this?
Yeah, I made like a lot of money.
Writing erotica?
Yeah, that's exactly it. That's a better word. But you know, it's gonna pay the bills because someone isn't.
I'm not blaming you. I don't know what to say.
Well, like I didn't really. It wasn't my first choice, but you know, you gotta appeal to the market.
I guess so. Do you have a pen name?
Yeah.
Okay, so they can't link that back to Bremen Gaming.
I mean, not unless they know of both the books and Bremen Gaming.
Well, if they come across the two independently, they're not going to be able to make the link, right?
No,
It's not like Majora's Mask.
no,
theme.
it's not. It's not like directly themed.
What do you mean not direct? Like you mentioned Majora's Mask in the books?
I think I might have like once or twice, but
They came up once or twice in your books you wrote while you were writing.
well, like it's on the mind. So if the characters are ever playing a video game or something, I'm like, oh yeah, they were playing.
This is a one-player game.
Well,
What are they gonna be doing together? How is this romantic? Majora's.
well, it's
You do realize that Majora's Mask is a horror game.
well, it's like couples watch horror movies together.
Majora's Mask is the most disturbing game ever made. Do you understand the topic that we're discussing?
Have you played 5 Nights at Freddy's?
No, I read the book.
Well, what'd you think of the book?
I actually don't. I think I read the wrong one. I read like the second one.
It's not like it's not like Majora's Mask is the main focus of the books. I just like mention it like once or twice.
You keep saying once or twice. I feel like once would be enough. You're implying that you said this multiple times.
I mean, like 2 or 3 times, but like that's
Well,
like.
now it's gone up.
Well, I mean, like even 2 or 3 times. That's like pushing it. That's like.
Yeah, it is pushing it.
That's,
Why would is it? Do you mention the game 2 to 3 times per book or in your entire, bibliography? You mention it 2 or 3 times.
Well, in the bibliography spans like 20, not 20, like 10 books.
First of all, that's a big difference between 20 and 10.
Well, okay.
So is it closer to 20 or closer to 10?
It's 11, but look, what I meant to say was across the entire bibliography of 11 books, I've mentioned Majora's Mask maybe 20 times at most. That's the only reason I misspoke.
You mentioned Majora's Mask 20 times in your erotic fiction writing?
Well, it's not like it's distributed like 2 times.
Can you give me
book.
an example of exactly how would you bring this up?
It's just like it's like passing by. Like it's
What do you mean by passing by?
It's like a signature, you know.
If
Like,
it's a signature, then it can be linked back to Bremen Gaming.
it's not going to be linked back to Bremen Gaming. How would it possibly? It's like oh these books have Majora's Mask, Bremen Gaming exists. Like, how would that possibly be linked to each other?
I think that you ever heard of like forensic scientists? I think if they were reading the writing and listening to how you talked about it, they could probably figure it out. They could probably make a link.
I don't. Why would they have forensic
Because you don't
scientists
know
on
who's
this?
watching these videos.
Well, why would their team of forensic scientists analyze that?
I'm just for future reference maybe. I just don't want it linked back. It's inappropriate.
It's not going to be linked back.
Okay, well I trust your judgment, but at the same time,
This is literally keeping Bremen Gaming afloat right now.
I'm not saying it's not. I'm just a little bit concerned that this is gonna tank our reputation.
It's not. It's not.
And you bring it up 20 times.
Like, okay.
And when you say in passing, is that implying that the characters like walk past the game? What do you mean in passing?
Well, they might go to like, I don't know, a game store. They could go to like the mall. They might.
Is this in 1996? Like, when did Majora's Mask come out? 2001?
1999.
So why are they going to the mall and there's like a kiosk? Like, what are you saying?
Might pass like, I don't know, like a pop-up for it or something. Maybe like a billboard.
You're saying that your characters are driving down the highway and they see a Majora's Mask billboard?
It's experimental. I don't try and make the books just like erotica. I try and make them more than that. I try and like have the actual literature part stand on their own ground.
Well, it doesn't work if you just bring in Majora's Mask on a billboard.
It's like psychedelic. You know what I mean?
And it involves erotica and Majora's Mask?
Majora's Mask is not like a key part of it.
Okay, I am willing to accept that. But what else is the key? What is the other part that makes this literary?
It's like free flowing. It's like
That just sounds like you don't edit it. Like you just write it in one.
well, that's what I do. I edit it later.
I'm not saying you don't. I just mean like your stream of conscious going.
That's exactly it.
How long does it take you to write these novels?
Like anywhere from like 1 to 3 weeks.
You're in a flow state.
I
Stream of conscious flow state for
look.
2 to
I'm
3
basically
weeks?
just click clacking away for like 5 hours straight, just completely uninterrupted. It's not my fault if Majora's Mask slips in here or there.
I feel like. Okay, whatever.
When I'm pursuing a narrative thought, I don't want that narrative process to be interrupted by like thoughts of, does Majora's Mask make sense here or not? I just want to have my stream of this sustained narrative consciousness just go on.
Right. I guess I'm just not seeing. How many books have you sold exactly?
I don't think I'm under discretion to say that.
You signed an NDA for how many books you sold?
It might be part of it. I don't know.
Who is your publisher? This sounds a little bit predatory.
Penguin.
Penguin Random House publishes your Majora's Mask erotica?
It's not Majora's Mask erotica.
It's mentioned 20 times.
It's mentioned like 5 times in one book, 5 times in another, and then the rest is just like evenly like normal distribution. It's like a bell curve, all right.
Okay, but it's still specific. If I'm writing a book and I mention
it's fan service at this point. People love when I mention Majora's Mask. All right.
I guarantee you they do not care. It's mentioned 5 times.
It's directly correlated to the sales. All right. I try not to write about Majora's Mask.
Well,
because I still want it to be like a surprise whenever people read about it. But in the 2 books where I've mentioned Majora's Mask, the most that being the 2.5 books in which it is mentioned 5 times, those are the 2 that have sold the most.
Can you tell me the name of one of the books?
The Heir to Bremen.
You used a pen name, right?
Yeah. Yep.
What is your pen name?
The Bremen Heir.
You wrote an erotic novel called The Heir to Bremen with the pen name The Bremen's Heir.
No,
Published by
no.
Penguin Random House.
no, you got it wrong. It's the Bremen Air. Bremen Air is one word.
The Bremen Heir.
The Bremen Air.
Okay.
That's my pen name.
Your name is The Space Bremen Heir?
Yes.
And people buy these books?
Yes.
And it's published by Penguin Random House.
Yes.
And I'm sorry, I'm a little bit lost for words. This is funding Bremen Gaming.
I mean, it has been for like the past month.
For the past month.
Yeah.
And we're still making office videos.
Ben
Ben is still in his office making videos?
That's Ben's decision. Like I tried to tell him that he doesn't have to do it anymore, but
The fate of this channel is spiraling. We are making office videos and we are funded by Majora's Mask Erotica that is published by Penguin Random House. Our credibility is out the window. People are not going to listen to our icebergs. They're not going to listen to our tier lists. This opinion is moot because we're going to be known for that.
we aren't going to be known for that because we're cutting this part out anyway. And I feel like if we were going to get found out, we would have been found out like a while ago.
Okay, well, a while ago.
And if anything, I feel like this solidifies our credibility.
How?
Well, it's like if you can write, you know, best-selling novels like I have, then I feel like you're pretty qualified to talk about one of the minor subject matters of that novel. Because it's not Majora's Mask erotica, it's erotica with occasional references to Majora's Mask.
Can you outline the plot of what The Heir to Bremen is? Don't just
Have you
the
ever-
outline.
Are you familiar with the Arabian Nights?
No,
Okay.
I don't read.
Then it's not gonna sit in your head well.
Okay. Well, is there like another book that you can compare it to? Like maybe like a movie?
Have you ever seen Goodfellas?
Alright, I'm not interested anymore. I don't
Okay.
see how that's correlated. Whatever.
Well,
Okay.
whatever. The point is.
Can we outro the damn video?
Yeah. All right. Thanks for watching Brem Gaming.
Well, you have to do it differently. Because now it's going to be obvious that we were talking about
Okay,
something.
all right.
Thanks a lot, guys. And make sure to like and subscribe.